We are breaking into your coverage now to provide an update on the wildfire conditions in Carolina Forest. South Carolina under a state of emergency. More than 175 wildfires are impacting the state, and the Carolina Forest Fire is the largest. Now, we've still not received any reports on containment for that fire in Carolina Forest. We did just learn, though, the 800-acre fire near Highway 90, that is 80% contained at this hour. ABC 15's Mike Owen has been working around the clock. He is on Walkerton Woods Road right now in the Walkers Woods community. Mike, what are they like there at this hour?
Well, the good news for residents here is they're getting ready to take up the hoses here. It was a harrowing morning. I talked to several of the residents. They tell me that just after 9 o'clock in the woods over here behind these homes, flames shooting up. They told me 40, 50 feet in the air. One resident told me about 9:08 he called 911. He said within 4 minutes the cavalry came. Something like 30 to 40 trucks is what he described. They showed up here. He said they immediately ran behind these homes, started working. I've seen video myself of some of these viewers sending in, and the flames were right up against these homes, and firefighters, give them credit. None of these homes over here have been damaged. They worked hard. Another resident telling me that after they were able to put it out here, they relocated and then had to come back again. I've talked to several of the firefighters. I asked them, I said, where is it? People want to know, where is the fire? Where is it active? One firefighter telling me that it's everywhere. The wind is really the story here. It's moving it around and they're chasing it. And so you're getting hot spots and then it's moving again. They put it out like they did here, and then the wind blows it back over and it starts again. Now, some good news though. Residents telling me the Black Hawk helicopter they've been using to make water drops, and also the airplanes they've been using, of making a huge difference here in this area in Walker's Woods and all of the Carolina Forest. One resident even telling me that when they would make the drops, you could even see the firefighters relaxing a little bit because of how much of a difference that makes on those flames and putting out those fires. I was here last night in Walker's Woods, and I can tell you that the wind really picked up last night. I live in the Carolina Forest. The wind was very big last night, about 30-mile-an-hour gusts, and you could actually see the embers blowing all over the place, watching it cross the street. As you can see, the firefighters here taking up the hose. And you would see the embers moving around, and at night you could see them lit up through the trees, and it was all in the brush. And as we were looking into the brush, you could see just tons of what I would call kindling, just dry leaves, dry pine needles, just a lot of things that are a perfect situation for fires. Now, SC Forestry is here, and they're here in a big way. I've seen a number of tractors, bulldozers, and they're back in these woods, and they are cutting it up. They're cutting down trees. They're removing all the dry brush they can. Now, last night, if you've been watching our coverage, I was on Tuckahoe Road. Tuckahoe Road is right over there on that side of the trees. This is East Walkerton Road on the other side. And SC Forestry Commission told me that they're cutting lines, they're clearing as much dry brush as they can all the way back through there. And it's pretty extensive. As you see here, it looks like fire crews are reattaching this hose back here because, again, this fire, they put it out, and it chases. Like a firefighter's telling me that they're chasing this thing as it moves through these woods behind these communities, like Walker's Woods, like the farm, like Avalon. And for those of you that don't live in the Carolina Forest, this is in between 501 and 90 on Carolina Forest Boulevard, and it's a series of communities and homes that are along Carolina Forest Boulevard, just north of it, and behind them is this massive wooded area. Last we were told it was up to 1,200 acres in size, as firefighters are really battling not only the fire but the wind here. And again, those airplane drops have made a huge difference, and also the effort of the firefighters. Several of the residents here telling me these guys literally ran. The fires were right up against fences along here. This neighbor in this house right here telling me that these homes, that it started over here and it went all the way around the cul-de-sac, and they were even spraying the homes, he tells me, at one point. But again, efforts of the firefighters, the coordination down here. But again, they left this morning, then they had to come back here, and occasionally you'll just see black plumes of smoke coming, and then that's when you see the water drops from the airplanes, and you see crews moving around. But definitely, if you live near here, if you don't live near here, stay out of the area. Crews are moving all over the place. Carolina Forest Boulevard, you just see fire trucks going up and down. You can hear the sirens going, and it's windy. There's definitely the wind. That's really the factor that I've noticed. It dies down. You don't see a lot of smoke. When that wind picks up, you start to see black smoke pick up. And for those of you that are watching, they want to know where the fire is. Again, What fire crews have told me is that they don't really have one specific location. They're chasing it all over because of this wind. It's blowing it all over the place. They're trying to figure out exactly where it is, and they're having to fight it that way. And you can see here there's another plane. I don't think that's making a drop. Might just be scouting to see where the fire's going exactly. But crews all along back in the woods, they've got bulldozers here from the SC Forestry Commission. They've also got ATVs. There's a number of ATVs here, and crews are riding those up into the woods to see where the fires are located so that they can put it out, and then they come back and they report to the crews to see where they could go. And they're doing their best here. They're all over the Carolina forest right now in communities like Walker's Woods, Avalon, the farm, trying to make sure that these woods, that this fire gets put out. And as of right now, you can see a little bit of smoke popping up over there now in the distance. Like I said, you just sit here and you wait long enough and that wind picks up and you start to see black smoke coming from different areas as the firefighters try to chase it around here in Walker's Woods. Again, I'm on East Walkerton Road in Walker's Woods. Behind me, that's Tuckahoe Road, where that black smoke appears to be coming from, and that's where I was last night. I'm going to be here. I've been here. I was up here to the wee hours of the morning. I live in the Carolina forest. I know the area well, and I will be here reporting to you, and I will continue to bring you updates when I learn more. Reporting live from the Carolina forest, I'm Mike Owen, ABC 15.